Hey there, tech enthusiasts and entertainment aficionados. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we have an exciting topic to dive into. We're going to explore the top contenders for the title of Best 55-inch TV of 2024. So if you're in the market for a new TV or just love staying up to date with the latest in home entertainment, you're in the Number 5. Hisense 55U8H. Check out the Hisense U8H if you want high-end performance without paying high-end rates. It's significantly less expensive than everything else recommended thus far, but it gives outstanding visual quality. It boasts an excellent mini LED backlight, allowing it to offer very bright highlights as well as deep blacks with less blooming around bright objects and dark settings. Hater video looks amazing, and it, like the Sony N95K OLED, supports Dolby Vision HDR for the finest HDR experience imaginable, as well as sophisticated audio formats such as DTS:X through ERC, for the best sound when watching physical material. Blacks aren't quite as deep and inky as on OLEDs, and it has a considerably lower viewing angle than even the Samsung QN90C/QN90CD QLED, making it less adaptable overall. Number 4. Vizio M Series. The Vizio M Series Quantum X was an attempt by Vizio to bring much of the same technology featured in its popular, but expensive, Vizio P Series Quantum X to a more affordable screen. The M Series Quantum X ticks all the boxes by using quantum dots with full array local dimming, a 120Hz native refresh rate, and HDMI connectors with the newest spec. However, its large size and less than ideal peak brightness keep it from outperforming other top-performing TVs in this price range. But how does it compare to the competition? Many of the M Series Quantum X's important gaming capabilities, like as a native 120Hz refresh rate, HDMI 2.1 connectors, and Dolby Vision gaming support, will be missing from similarly priced displays. On the other hand, other TCL screens that cost roughly the same feature slightly better HDR performance and a less bulky design, so there are trade-offs to be considered here. Finally, if you don't mind the bulkiness of the screen or the poor peak brightness, you'll want the M Series Quantum X if you want outstanding gaming performance on a budget and a decent smart platform. In terms of design, the Vizio M Series Quantum X takes 2 strides ahead and 1 step back. The incredibly tiny bezel on the front of the TV and the solid metal strip around the bottom are appealing, but it's a touch chunky in comparison to similarly sized TVs. The incorporation of HDMI 2.1 connections, which can provide 4K/120Hz gaming and up to 240Hz when coupled with a PC, is the TV's true saving grace. However, the 240Hz option is only available on the 50-inch model. You'll lose out if you choose something larger. One port that supports 4K/120Hz is preferable to none, although we wish there were more of them. Performance. While the aesthetic is a letdown, the performance is all we'd expect from a mid-range 4K HDR TV, and then some. You'll get roughly 500 nits of peak brightness in bright SDR mode, which is basically what you get out of the box if you didn't change any of the other settings besides the image mode. That's ideal for basic cable TV. Vizio's iQ Ultra Plus processor provides enough upscaling, and motion was not an issue. In terms of gaming performance, the Vizio M Series Quantum X matches or outperforms some of the top TVs on the market this year. The TV's live in-game mode is 13.2 milliseconds, much below the 20 milliseconds we generally recommend for fast, responsive gameplay, and with Dolby Vision support, certain titles in your library. Number 3. Samsung 55 Class S90C. The greatest 55-inch TV we tested is the Samsung S90C OLED. It's a premium TV with excellent overall picture quality and a plethora of smart features that will impress anyone. It offers excellent peak brightness and deep inky blacks, resulting in some of the most colorful HDR viewing experiences. It lacks Sony's top-tier processing skills, but it's no slouch in that category and is more than adequate for most viewers, with the exception of movie buffs. Unfortunately, the Samsung TV, unlike the Sony N95K OLED, does not support sophisticated audio and video codecs. Therefore, there is no DTS compatibility, and the TV is limited to the less commonly used HDR10+ format rather than Dolby Vision HDR. However, for most purchasers, this is the best-looking 55-inch TV available for the price. Fortunately, it's an exceptional gaming performance with full HDMI 2.1 bandwidth support on all 4 HDMI 2.1 ports, all of which support up to 4K at 144Hz, which is fantastic for high-end PC and console gamers. Overall, the Samsung S95B OLED is very similar, except it lacks official 4K at 120Hz capability. It's still commonly available, but its 55-inch size is roughly the same as the 55-inch S90C, so it's not worth purchasing unless you can locate it on clearance. The greatest 55-inch TV we've tested is the Samsung S90C OLED. It's a premium TV with excellent overall picture quality and a plethora of smart features that will impress anyone. It offers excellent peak brightness and deep inky blacks, resulting in some of the most colorful HDR viewing experiences. It lacks Sony's top-tier processing skills, but it's no slouch in that category and is more than adequate for most viewers, with the exception of movie buffs. Unfortunately, the Samsung TV, unlike the Sony A95K OLED, does not support sophisticated audio and video codecs. Therefore, there is no DTS compatibility. Number 2. Samsung QN90C Neo. If you're not in an entirely black environment, a brighter LED TV, such as the Samsung QN90C/QN90CD QLED, is preferable to the Samsung S90C OLED. Although higher-tier OLEDs can already produce amazing peak brightness levels, LED TVs such as this Samsung can still achieve even higher peak brightness levels in HDR and SDR and keep them for longer. This TV has superb picture quality with exceptionally deep blacks, thanks to its mini LED local dimming technology, which improves the appearance of gloomy scenes and brings out bright highlights even more. Of course, mini LED isn't as good as OLED technology for a darkroom because there's some irritating blooming around brilliant highlights in gloomy environments, but it's still extremely nice and should delight the majority of people. Overall, it's a fantastic TV for practically any use. It includes HDMI 2.1 bandwidth on all 4 HDMI inputs, allowing you to enjoy 4K at 120 Hz gaming on the Xbox Series X, £5, or a modern PC graphics card. Its predecessor, a Samsung QN90B QLED, is becoming more difficult to find, but it's pretty similar to the QN90C in general, so if you can locate it for a lesser price than its successor, go for it. The Samsung QN90C/QN90CD QLED is a high-end 4K TV that will be available in 2023. It replaces the Samsung QN90B QLED in the lineup, but it is more similar to the Samsung QN85B QLED. It comes in a variety of sizes ranging from 43 to 85 inches, so there's something for everyone. It is powered by Samsung's Neural Quantum Processor 4, which was initially presented in 2022 and is supposed to provide better upscaling that is tuned scene by scene. It, like other Samsung TVs, runs Samsung's own Tizen OS interface, which includes a plethora of apps and games. It supports the new Matter Smart Home standard and is compatible with the Bixby and Alexa speech assistants. You can operate all of your Matter-compatible smart devices from your TV. The Samsung QN90C is a fantastic TV for the majority of applications. Because of its high contrast ratio, it's ideal for watching movies or gaming in a darkroom. Because of its high peak brightness and excellent reflection control, it's also Number 1. Sony XR55 and 95K. The Sony A95K OLED is the greatest 55-inch smart TV for movie lovers if you want the best home theater experience. It's much more expensive and slightly less suitable for gaming due to higher input lag and only 2 full HDMI 2.1 bandwidth connections limited to 4K at 120 Hz. It does, however, have a similar QD OLED panel to the Samsung, so it is equally colorful and vibrant, and has some of the best image processing on the market. This ensures you'll get the best HDR experience from almost any source, regardless of quality, which is important for the best possible movie-watching experience. It also supports advanced audio and video formats such as DTS and Dolby Digital HDR, making it a standout performer for a home entertainment system when combined with the TV's processing. There are no true alternatives to this TV. Sony is unrivaled in terms of processing power, and this model is their current top-tier offering. Consider the Sony A80L/A80CL OLED if you want a Sony OLED for its processing but don't care about peak brightness or rich colors. It uses a WLED display rather than the QD OLED panel featured in the A95K, giving it the appearance of a little dimmer LG C2 OLED, but with Sony's superb image processing. The Sony A95K OLED is the top 4K TV in Sony's 2022 series, following the Sony A90K OLED and Sony A80K OLED. It's their first QD OLED TV, a sort of OLED panel using revolutionary technology that improves on standard OLED TVs. It will be one of the first QD OLED displays accessible to consumers in 2022, along with the Samsung S95B OLED. It employs a blue OLED screen with quantum dot filters, which is intended to combine the perfect black levels of OLEDs with the wide color spectrum and dazzling highlights of QLED TVs. Because it's a high-end TV, it includes features such as HDMI 2.1 bandwidth and variable refresh rate (VRR) support for gamers. It has a user-friendly Google TV interface and comes with a BRAVIA webcam, which adds a few new functions such as gesture support if you don't want to use the remote to navigate the menu. The Sony A95K is an excellent TV for the majority of applications. It appears great in dark environments because it has deep blacks with no blooming around bright objects, and HDR material looks great because it has rich colors and dazzling highlights with near-perfect tone mapping. Because of its fantastic reflection handling, it's impressive for watching TV shows and excellent for watching sports in well-lit environments, but any strong light source raises the dark levels. It boasts a near-instantaneous response time, variable refresh rate (VRR), capability, and HDMI 2.1 bandwidth, making it ideal for gaming. So guys, that concludes our top 5 best 55-inch TV of 2024 list. All product links are in the description, which is updated with the lowest prices. Subscribe to our channel for more videos. Until then, we'll see you in the next video.